you can only bust so many nuts in a day. You know what I'm saying? And then you get tired, right? You get tired. So, you know, I'm like, this is a way more sustainable approach. You know, I need to tap into this because I can slap as many fat guys as I want.
What it is, guys? It's your boy BlastphamousHD. Today we're watching a video about a male escort and OnlyFans model, Max K. I'm interested to see what these guys go through. You guys are always talking about Marisha's stories are so crazy. There's no way that's the truth. And it's so wild, it really be like that. My life is one big movie, it always has been. I'm glad that you guys can accompany me on this shit, you know what I'm saying? With that being said, back in the day, I won't go as far as to say I used to be a male escort, but I used to like sleep with females for money. You know what I mean? Like they used to give me money, they would give me allowance, they would let me live at their house for free. They would pay my bills. I used to be an Uber Meets delivery nigga. I didn't really like how the relationship would pan out whenever I would have them pay for my stuff and house me and give me money and buy me things. Because it would always end up with them becoming like low-key super possessive. Like, yo, who you talking to? Where you going?
Welcome back to another episode of Important Miscellaneous Talks, and we are changing the world one podcast at a time. Our wonderful guest, please introduce yourself.
What's up, guys? Max K Fit. Here for the second time.
Indubitably.
You know?
And the reason why he's here, because I had no idea he had, you know, an interesting background. I did not know this. So, for those of the people that don't know, can you talk about some of your extracurricular activities?
Extracurricular activities. All right. So, there's a couple things, right? So, the first one is the most obvious one, right? OnlyFans. I've been doing OnlyFans for I think about a year and a half, maybe 2 years. Something like that.
How much you make?
And then in addition to that, I'm also a straight male escort. I work for the company Cowboys for Angels. We are the nation's top elite male companionship agency for women.
Interesting.
Damn.
So, what were you doing on OnlyFans?
So my OnlyFans content is kind of diverse, right? So I started off just doing solo and BG content. BG meaning boy, girl, like, you know.
Solo? Ugh. I'm about to beat my meat on camera. Ugh.
And solo just being by myself. And then I discovered this niche called Findom, which is like, it's kind of weird to be honest with you. I don't understand the psychology behind it because I don't work that way, but it's like, it's pretty easy to do. And basically what it is where these gay guys will pay you tons of money to basically just degrade the fuck out of them. You basically just like insult them and just like roast the fuck out of them. They'll pay for video chats. They'll pay for videos of you just talking shit to them. They'll just send you money just because. And it's really easy and it's kind of fun. And who doesn't like to roast people, right? Like, come on. And, you know, and then the other part that comes to it, that the real money comes from, is what they call cash meets, where one of them will come meet you. And you basically, they have different things that they like. Like some of them like to be just like spit on or like slapped in the
Shit! We clicked on the wrong video, guys. Oh my god. Oh, using that other shit. Oh no.
face. I'll just do that shit, man.
Oh, bro.
I'll stop the fuck out of them.
Oh my god.
And I record those videos. And seriously, you know, hold on. So they will pay a bunch of money to literally just get slapped, right? Or kicked or like shoved on the floor, or to have you just like take their wallet or something. Or just to just talk shit to them to their face. And I also have a couple regulars who basically come and they're basically full-time maids, but they pay to be my maid. So what they'll do is they'll come, they'll clean my entire apartment, they'll take out the trash, they'll do my dishes, they'll do my laundry, they'll pay for the laundry, they'll bring groceries, in addition to the fee that they're already paying just to be in my presence. So, you know, and then on top of that, I record them doing all this stuff, post it on my OnlyFans.
Females can pay to be my presence. Come, cook, clean. You know what I mean? If you're female, you can get that, bro. Niggas, you on your own, bro.
And I continue to make money off of that way too. So
nope.
It's really like, it's really weird and bizarre, but I fuck with it, you know?
Well, this is for like strictly gay men.
Yeah, I mean, there are females who are into it as well. And I do have one who's interested in coming to be one of my subs, but she doesn't want to pay to be a sub, but I was fine with that because there's a demand for that as well. And I don't have any who are willing to pay to be shit on, but they are willing to let me use them to make money off of them, if that makes sense.
Wow.
So, outside of just degrading them, do you go the extra mile with them?
I don't do any sexual contact with men ever. And that's like clear in my bio. And I get requests all the time. I get guys who are like, I will pay 10K if you fuck me in the ass. I'm like, no, that's never gonna happen. Drop it. Yeah, I'm just like, it'll never fucking happen.
You can't pay me. There's no amount of money.
But, you know, they'll be like, I'll pay you 5K to suck your dick. Like, it's not gonna happen.
No.
Just fuck off. You know what I mean? You know, and I get that all the time. And you know, when people sub sometimes from like my mainstream social media, they're like, I didn't know you were gay. I'm like, I'm not gay. When did I ever like do anything sexual with this back? You know what I mean? Like, there's nothing, in my opinion at least, there's nothing gay about slapping some gay fat guy who wants to be slapped.
It reminds me of a scene I saw in The Boys lately where the Homelander was totally boning that mom chick that he would drink her breast milk but killed, and then he would have that fat dude morph into her so that he could still drink her breast milk. It was wild. Matter of fact, I'm gonna warn y'all, bro. When I start my OnlyFans, if I do accept money from you and you a dude, and I tell you, oh yeah, we gonna do some shit, you just got robbed, nigga. You just got robbed. You're not getting your money back.
You know what I'm saying? There's nothing gay about that. And you know what? If somebody thinks it's gay, then fuck it. I don't care. That's their opinion. You know what I mean?
Pretty
like,
gay,
I know
man.
that I'm not gay. I know that I'm into women. That's all that fucking matters, you know?
Pretty gay, man.
Do they buy these things?
Was that?
Do they get turned on by you slapping them around?
I guess. I mean, I don't fucking understand it, to be honest with you. Like, the mentality I'm built different than that, you know? I don't understand the psychology of it, but apparently they do. You know what I mean? So
what's the most you've been paid to mutilate them?
So it really depends on what they like. So one guy, he paid a ton of money for me to just like slap him over and over and over and over, literally till his face was fucking red. And it was, with some of these, I have them like record a video of consent so they don't like try to frame me for assault later. You know what I mean? So like he paid me like $2,500 for that, dude.
That's it? I'm dead, bro.
I slapped him like 25 times. Then he took a break, and I slapped him 25 more times, took a break. And then there's also like what's called popper drains, where they will literally just like snort poppers and you basically control their breath. And you're like, you can't breathe yet. And you like count down until they get like super lightheaded and then they get super high and then they just like give you their money. And you know, I made like 2,500 from one. I made like 1,000, 2,000 from another one.
How long? Like, how long is that duration?
It really depends on the sub, and like you talk about it ahead of time. You know, usually I've never spent more than 2 hours at a time, unless it's in addition to them doing chores, right? Because then they'll just be doing chores while I'm like editing videos or watching TV or eating food, you know, in the background. So that's a little different. But in terms of me actually spending time recording content with them, it's never been more than 2 hours.
Oh, do you ever get nervous by how bad you beat in the ass?
So I've had subs who were like, they were like, just slap me as hard as you can. I was like, you don't want that, trust me. Like, yes, I do. I was like, no, you fucking don't, trust me. I'm gonna give you like a 60%, and then I'll slap them 60%, and I'll be like, oh, that hurt. I'll be like, yeah, I fucking told you. My arm weighs as much as your leg, bro. Like, you need to realize, like, you want that, but you don't, you know. So I take it a little easy because I don't want to like knock somebody out or like cause any damage or like break a nose or do something crazy like that. So I do take it a little easy on them. You know, I'll have them, some of them will ask me like step on their balls. I'm like, bro, I don't want that. I don't want that. And he's like, yes, I do. I'm like, all right, I mean, I'll do it lightly, but like, I'm not gonna fucking like crush your nuts, bro. Like, you need those maybe later, maybe. You know, so you know, some of them are fucking nuts, dude. And I have to be careful not to do everything that they want me to do to them because like some of it's just stupid. Some of them like want to literally be beat to fucking hell to the point where they're knocked out. I'm like, dude, I'm not gonna do that shit. You know what I mean? Like, it's just a bad idea.
Have you ever recommended therapy for any of these individuals?
Yeah, actually I have. I'm like, you might, after this session, after I get my bag, I'm like, you maybe consider seeing a therapist because this is some weird shit, you know? Like, I don't understand. And this is more at the beginning when I was like new to it, and I was like, what the fuck is wrong with these people? You know, like, what the fuck is wrong with these people? But nowadays, I'm just like, I've just accepted it. It's actually way more common than you guys think. Like,
wow,
it's way more common than you think. In fact, like, there's a lot, like, I don't know if you know any gay guys, but there's a pretty high chance they're at least somewhat into that shit. Like, I had no idea how common it was.
Wow. My own.
Make a good living.
You just keep it low key, you know, they don't talk about it.
You can make a living off this.
Literally, I pay my rent literally slapping fat guys, dude.
Yeah, clip that for sure.
Definitely, like, after this, swing us the link, because I have a lot of...
Not me. I'm not interested in slapping fat gay guys. Well, I understand the grind. I mean, it sounds like What, 2 hours for 2,500, bro? That's 1,300 an hour. Ain't nobody.
I know,
paying
dude. It's so easy. It's so easy. It's literally so easy. Just slap the fuck out of them, like insult them, and some of them like different. Oh, there was one. There was one.
This is some Euphoria type vibes. Like,
There's this one guy who really, really, really wanted a wedgie, right? And I was like, all right, fuck it. So I literally wedgied him so fucking hard. I literally like lifted him into the air by his fucking underwear.
bro,
And then I dropped him on the floor.
you gotta write a book, man, because ain't no way.
Yeah, it's some wild shit, but man, it's fucking easy. It's like somewhat fun depending on how. Some of them are fucking annoying though. Some of them are really fucking annoying. So some of them are obsessed with like socks and shit, and they're like, I want you to wear this kind of sock. I'm like, I don't got that kind of sock. Like, they're like, I want this specific one that's been worn this many days. I'm like, no, I don't have that. They're like, but I'm paying for it. I was like, I don't give a fuck. If you don't want to pay for it, then get the fuck out. Like, this is what I have. You're gonna deal with that, you know? Some of them are like really like high maintenance and picky. And there's a lot of time wasters too who want it, but they're too scared to actually go through with it. So they'll talk to you about it for days and days and then just ghost you on the last day. So that's the struggle with it really is weeding out the time wasters and prioritizing your time for the ones who are actually down to fucking do it.
And none of them ain't try to like rape you on the low or something?
I mean, I'm like twice the size of any of them. So, you know, but, you know, in case they came with like a knife or a gun, right? I always meet them in person at a McDonald's that's nearby. I meet them there and I make them buy me McDonald's. And then we talk real quick first so I can bet to see how insane they really are. I mean, they're all kind of crazy, but like how crazy they are, if they seem like the type to like pull out a knife and say, all right, suck my dick or something. Never happened. They've all been like they're all like really shy, submissive, awkward people, really. And so never happened before, but I do meet them in person, in public first before I let them come to my place.
Wow.
You forced me to do that.
Nah, for real. If you pull out a knife, that's really crazy, bro. Just kill me at that point, right?
I know, right? I was like, fuck. But you gotta always be careful because you never know what kind of a psycho. You never know what kind of a psycho's out there.
So how did you get into this field? Like someone must have. I didn't even know these type of services really exist. Well, I kind of had the idea that someone's crazy enough to do stuff like this, but I didn't really know how you contact them. Like it's like, is this a black market? You got to know somebody. Like, how'd you get into this?
So I got introduced to it by, I'm trying to remember who exactly it was. It was some girl that I used to know, and she was doing that full time. So girls that are called goddesses in the findom industry. And so I was hooking up with her a while back, and she like told me what she did. And I was like, that sounds really fucking easy and fun. What the hell? Like, because like realistically, right, for normal OnlyFans content, which I still do, like the straight stuff and solo stuff as well. But you can only bust so many nuts in a day. You know what I'm saying? And then you get tired, right? You get tired. So, you know, I'm like, this is a way more sustainable approach. You know, I need to tap into this because I can slap as many fat guys as I want.
Good Lord. My thing is, I would only let women take care of me if I was attracted to them and we was already smashing. I can't do it, yo. I'm not gonna do it. I had this one chick, man, she was trying to pay me like $20K a month. But just like this dude said, she ended up getting scared at the last minute and shit. So I was just like, bro, it's your boy BlastphamousHD. Oh my God. Twist.